Konchelskas as well is playing up front, so it looks as if the Soviets are starting with 3 up front, which is always a good sign.
Черчесов, who was caught out once or twice at Wembley, caught in possession here. This is Garcia. It's a good start by Argentina. Sveva and then Dobrovольский calmly. Well, here's the local boy, Andrei Konchelskas, with just the one First Division game under his belt for Manchester United away at Crystal Palace. Went down, so a free kick to Argentina. Visconti got his head to it, and the goalkeeper, well, he had a problem in that Franco was backing into him. Kulkov. And now Argentina can counter-attack. They've got 3 forward. It's threaded through to Alfaro Moreno. It was Garcia's pass. That's Dobrovольский. Kolivанов coming into the middle, takes it first time. It was a great try.
He took it first time and was very unlucky, but also took an incredible whack off your old friend Enrique there as well. That was a very difficult chance for Kolivанов. As it came over, it just skips a couple of yards in front of him. It's always difficult to control it. If you just watch as it comes over, it just comes up, and it's difficult to keep down. He does that, and he's very, very close, but takes a whack for his cause there. But that's a chance at both ends within a matter of minutes.
Here's Garcia. Estrada.
I think what is noticeable, even when the tackles go in, not a great deal in this tackle, but don't they make the most of it?
And Visconti takes the free kick. That's Enrique trying to take it on the half volley. Wasn't playing well to the very World Cup final itself. Garcia.
I don't think anyone could argue with him taking him there. I think it's the way he took him there that I think a lot of people objected to, wasn't it?
To sneak away past the wall. He takes it, and it was a good try. The referee has pointed straight away for a goal kick. So was that the crossbar rather than the goalkeeper's fingers?
No, it's definitely the goalkeeper's fingers, wasn't it? As Visconti bends it over, and Черчесов taking no chances. Oh, it's actually...
Kolivанов finding himself deep. Mihайличенко, Kolivанов, Шалимов to the left. Kolivанов trying to slide it through to Mostowой, and Gojkoэчеа got more of a sight of the ball than Mostowой. Mihайличенko. Mostowой looking for Kolivанov. First try blocked by Vasquez. 3 waiting for the cross. Dobrovольский making a 4th. Now Shalimov. Good movement by the Soviet Union, including the arrival of Kulkov on the far side. And here comes Galliamin. Kulkov, who wrong-footed the defence momentarily. Galliamin gets it across. Starting to see what Argentina are made of defensively. They've got Ruggeri there, who's been through so many battles for them. Dobrovольский, Mostowой, it's offside. Very disappointing for the Soviet Union. At the end of their best minute of the match, really.
Oh, best 5 minutes. They've had a really tremendous 5 minutes when they've kept the ball away from the Argentinians from the first time in the match. And that was very, very close. Mostowой could not have been far away from being offside. Timed his run perfectly. And if Dobrovольский, as he releases the ball, when you look at that run, there's not an awful lot in that mark. We don't get a great view of it there, but it's very, very, very close.
Schenko. Dobrovольский again. Kolivанov. Mihайличенко, well, it was a shot, and Konchelskis has reached it. Gojkoэchea started to come, he's on his way back. Ooh, Baswaldo was a little wild, and Mostowoj did well to keep out of the way. Sveber is the defender who is injured. "27 minutes gone here at Old Trafford. Problems for the Soviet Union, and an important defender in Sveber. Has to go off, and they're going to continue the treatment down on the bench. No, Kuznetsov is ready to come on. For a European Championship tie, but it loses some of its value if you lose players through it. And Simeone suggesting that Dobrovольский made... There's no offside this time. Oh, and Kolivанов showing how elusive he is again. Mihайличенко. And the second time, in fact, was more concerned. My man really spurned the chance of a second shot.
Yes, he did. It was a magnificent play from Kolivанов. The trouble was, it was just behind him, as you can see. But you have to give the Argentinians credit. They got three bodies round the ball. There was a nudge there from Simeone, but I think that you're quite right. Mihайличенko looking for the penalty rather than trying to get a second shot in.
Kuznetsov. Šalimov, who got a lot of the ball at Wembley, but didn't always put it to the best of use. Dobrovольский, Kuznetsov. Oh, it deflects to Kolivанов through the centre. And the referee says, get on with it. It was Mostowoj.
As you see it come across here, he lets it run in turns. Enrique certainly puts his left foot there, and I certainly think there was cause for a penalty there. But I don't believe that the referee had a great view of it.
Mihайличенko, Mostowoj, and this time he has given it.
Okay, third time lucky.
A penalty to the Soviet Union with 10 minutes to go in this tough first half, and it's the number 10, Mostowoj, who thought he had a penalty a minute earlier and has one now.
Yes, it comes in. I think Mihайличенko's actually trying for the shot, but Mostowoj gets hold of it, and I don't think there can be any doubts this time. He's just bowled completely over.
But they've got a character of high calibre of their own in Dobrovольский. We've had an almost 2-minute delay before the penalty is taken. Oh, and Gojkoэchea has got another one on his list. And it wasn't the most difficult save he's ever had to make. And Dobrovольski's nerve totally failed him.
Oh, somehow you feel it was inevitable, wasn't it? Dobrovольski's so casual here when he's taking the penalty. Gojkoëchea guesses the right way, and having done that, the rest was easy.
Where his considerable status is it back. Cross from Visconti. Goes Ruggeri and Franco. And that's Черчесов's. But he's thrown it straight to Vasquez and put his teammates in trouble. The reserve goalkeeper couldn't throw the ball long enough. They'd retrieved it, and Garcia was there, which is a lovely show of faith at Maradona's lowest point in his life, let alone his career. A minute to go to half-time. Visconti. Oh, and Ruggeri, the captain for Argentina.
Well, it's quite incredible. Having dominated the first half, they go and concede another goal that really Черчесов and the Soviet goal will be... I mean, his defenders must be furious at this. This is a goalkeeper's ball. He must come and collect that. Look how close Ruggeri is. I mean, he's not going to miss that. And the goalkeeper, I don't know where he was.
Visconti played it to the far post area, and that is into the goalkeeper's territory, but he was rooted to his line, and Ruggeri said thank you very much. The Argentinian coach, the current Argentinian coach, Basile, watched the match at Wembley and was impressed with England. Particularly, he mentioned David Blatt, no surprise in that, and he was very impressed with Jeff Thomas as well for his athletic contribution to midfield. This is Shalimov. Oh, and Mihайличенко. Well, there was no offside as he looked to slip it through to Kolivанов, who's first. Visconti helping it on, stopped by Kuznetsov, the substitute for Svebar. Kolivанов getting the better of Vasquez. Shalimov. Francesca's the outlet to the right if they want to use that. Here's Kuznetsov. Mostowoi has gone to the far post, and Kolivанов takes it to the goal! 1-1. And Gojkoэчеа got to it, but could only really shovel it up into the net.
Well, we'll pay him tribute for the penalty, but I have to question him here. I think Kolivанов hits it well enough, but Gojkoэчеa gets there, and what I think he tries to do, he tries to shovel it round the goalpost, and you just watch it here. He's in a perfect position, look at that. He moves one step there, he just tries to shovel it round the goalpost. If he'd have got across and got both hands to it, I think he would have saved that. I think it's an error on his part.
In the Soviet First Division, and he's got an international goal here. And his heart beating faster. Gojkoëчеa.
He didn't have to tackle him, but just usher him as far away from goal as possible.
It's Kolivанов again, from a ball dinked in towards the near post by Shalimov. Alfaro Moreno against Galliamin and Konchelskis, so Galliamin comes up with the ball. Oh, it was another lovely first-time ball from Kolivанов. Oh, and Dobrovolsky saw Gojkoëчеa starting to move out, wondering whether, I suppose, what will always be known for the safer pass. Kolivанov. And again, but he took it with a hand. And Enrique, in passing, Simeone, Visconti, and maybe a bit more than that. This is a splendid attack. Garcia, can they round it off? Franco, who's the player who's been getting the goals for Basile since he took over. 3 in 4 games before tonight. So the substitute at Wembley is substituted himself tonight. And there's half an hour for Oleg Sergeyev, a striker from the CSKA club in Moscow, the Army club. Dobrovolsky, Mihайличенko's there, has to take it first time, and Chernyshov. In this competition for the English Challenge Cup. Mihайличенко, that's beautifully hit. By far his best shot of the tournament. And Gojkoëchea was panicking towards the post, where he was beaten by Kolivanov's free kick.
Yes, I'm not so sure if he'd have got there either. You see, it's just bouncing nicely. It just sits up and Mihайличенко hits it perfectly. And really, Gojkoëchea, you can see how late he is.
And offside against Kolivanov, it's no goal. Is very much with the pop star image, very popular at the team's hotel with the local young ladies. Shalimov. Oh, and it's over Dobrovольский. Mihайличенko. And Argentina play on the break again with Alfaro Moreno, who tends to run in straight lines, it seems. Garcia, oh, and Berti pulled back. Now the referee could reach for a red card here. He's got to go off. Черчесов. It clearly was about to be an opportunity for the substitute.
Yes, I don't think he's got any complaints. Under the new rules, you see, Berti's right through, just from any player. They know the rules now.
Well, Shades, he looked back the full 10 yards. Clipped by Vasquez, and not quite the elevation from outside the quadrant. That shouldn't be allowed. On Черчесов, gets it. Ruggeri wants to argue the toss, but once it came in.
But once it comes in, because he Черчесов again, not commanding enough, and Ruggeri's got every right to go after it. Oh dear, but he's not got any right to do that.
Well, Ruggeri is right in the pack again. And it's hung up for the goalkeeper to punch weakly. Vasquez heads it back, and it was Kuznetsov. Черчесов. Funny enough, it was for the match against Argentina last year that Dasaev was dropped. Here's Colыванов, though, for the 10 men. It's a great show of enterprise. Play on. Baswaldo might just have brushed him with an arm, but nothing more seriously than that. This is Šalimov. Free kick this time. He's fallen a long way into the area as Ruggeri put out a foot. Oh, Mihайличенко, it's on his weaker foot, and I'm afraid it showed. Position. Oh, Mihайличенko showed some studs then. Well, they're quite prepared to dish it out, but they're not too happy when they see a little of it being repaid in kind.
I mean, he does go in with the studs, but to be fair to Mihайличенko, does nothing but go for the ball. His eyes were totally on it and makes great contact with it.
Gainer got in the way. Berti. It's only his third appearance for Argentina. Okay. Gets the better of Galliamin. Simeone coming into the middle, and Franco's there at the far post. Very well defended by Kuznetsov. But the danger not yet over for the Soviet Union. But Mihайличенko deals with it classily.
Yes, but you're right, what brilliant defending from Kuznetsov. Franco must have thought that that was the winning goal in the last minute.
Well, on the neutral soil of Old Trafford, it's a draw between Argentina and the Soviet Union. 1-1 lead early in the second half to Colıyvanov's free kick. We've had a penalty save from Gojkoechea, a sending off as well. Challenge Cup. A final score at Old Trafford. It's Argentina 1, the Soviet Union 1.